Everybody, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how's your time at BronyCon so far? Yes. Who here went to opening ceremonies?
Not enough.
Not enough. So you all missed it. So are you ready for some cartoons? What?
That wasn't loud enough.
Yeah, it wasn't loud enough. Okay, so this is the animation team. First time animators being on main stage. So the voice actors, woo! Except that guy, he actually voiced Hoofbeats.
Yeah. Thanks.
So do you want to see the opening ceremonies again? All right, let's play it. And is this the one? Can we have the computer on screen?
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Well, that's rude.
Can we? Where's the hey? Come on, is the screen?
I mean, we all love Petey's face, but we do want to see the opening ceremonies.
Computer on screen. I mean, I know you guys like it. Okay, there we go.
3. No.
There we
There.
go.
Okay. Is it?
There it is.
Woke up today, ready to put on a show for you. All of our planning will come alive. The day has arrived, no time for delay. I'm making my way, I feel the racing inside my heart. Open the doors and let us see BronyCon start.
Good morning, Baltimore.
All the good times we're bound to share. The marketplace and the panel halls.
And a concert that shakes the walls. Good morning, Baltimore. And today when they trot up the stairs, the world's gonna come here and see BronyCon and me.
Schedule is set. VIPs ready to meet their fans. I've got my clipboard and radio. I'm ready to go.
Attendees galore, all ready for more. They seem to say,
Happy, it's up to you.
so don't hold this back, 'cause today all our dreams will come true.
Good morning, Baltimore. There are cosplayers everywhere. The marketplace is a work of art. It's very hard to choose where to start.
Good morning, Baltimore. Do not fret if there's too many crowds. We'll handle them, just wait and see. BronyCon and me. I know every step, I know every song. I know it's the place where I belong. I see all those party lights shining ahead. Start Brony Palooza before I drop dead.
Before he drops dead. So, give us a chance. You might find romance or a friend today. Everything is main event approved. So please take my oath. Now we start the show. Get ready to go. I feel the racing inside my heart.
So, don't make me wait one more moment for the con to start. Good morning, waiting for the con to start. I love you, Baltimore. Excitement is thick in the air. The inner harbor is overrun by ponies yelling fun, fun, fun. And I promise Baltimore that today when they trot up the stairs, the world's gonna come here and see. Gonna come here and see BronyCon and me.
Dude late. So yeah, that was what'd you guys think? So we're gonna talk a little bit about the production of this piece. Josh Dean, the chairman at the opening ceremonies, was like, "This is a 2-year in the making idea for the BronyCon promo," and that's kind of a lot of bull because they came to me and they're like, "Petey, June 12th, it is June 12th before BronyCon, and here's the final completed audio of the song, and please animate the entire thing." And I was just like, ah! Do you have any idea how much work that is? So there's a little point that we could point out here. If we have the computer on, we were animating the characters, and they literally did not have legs yet. And we're like, what do we do? You know what? Just put them at the bottom of the screen and just like animate them like worms. There's a reason why we don't show her lower half in the animation because we hadn't built it yet. So it's a lot of that. So we were like, okay, we need to make them not move. Put them in a boat, put them on a garbage truck, and then midway through the production, the animation started crashing and everything started going nuts. And we're trying to figure out why. One of the animators, if you look right there, there is Samara Pony from The Ring. And she cursed the production.
What about SH05? Mirror shot.
Oh, mirror shot. Yeah. That was it was this shot right here. We swear that Samara Pony was in this shot because every shot was any animator who worked on this particular shot 5, went out of commission. First animator ended up in the hospital. Second animator's mom's had like a family emergency, so Zill took on the shot. His computer started crashing, and I was like, and he calls me up and he's like, Petey, I can't animate the shot. My computer's crashing. And I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. You like email it to me. I'll take a look at it and I'll fix it. And I was like, okay, good. It's finally going. I get a call not 20 minutes later from my neighbor. Your neighborhood is on fire. And I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah, the entire valley of Santa Clarita is on fire. And I'm like, shot 5! So, but speaking of which, we didn't introduce ourselves. So, SK9.
Hi. SK9.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Pickett Petey. I directed this entire thing.
I'm Minty Root. I animated a big chunk of it. And yeah, I'm also the lead animator and director of Dinky's Destiny.
The next guy's not
What do
important.
you
Don't worry
animate?
about him.
Yeah, the next guy's just a voice actor.
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
I didn't animate anything. I'm the voice actor of Hoofbeats. These guys are so tired of hearing my singing. They've listened to it for like 2 months straight animating it that they could hear it in their sleep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why we wrote the visual joke of C&D'ing one of the characters, because we just got so tired of hearing the song.
Yeah. Really quick. This is kind of odd though. On Friday, the Double Diamond cosplayer, if he's in here right now, I still have your charger. If you're in here, you could stand up and I can give it back to you. That would be great.
Nope.
If not,
Okay, moving on. Zill.
Yeah, moving on, Zill.
All right, I'm Zolaris. I'm a new animator.
All right.
That's about it.
And there's a couple of other animators that were on the team that weren't able to make it to BronyCon. So in preparation for the panel, they've put together pieces for us to display. So which one's Mega Man's?
I think this one. Typo view.
With that though, could we ask, is Iron anywhere in here? Our other animator.
You selected. Where is it?
No?
Okay.
Iron didn't
Well,
show up?
here is Mega Man. He's not here right now, but he put together this video for us.
Hello there, Mega Man HXH is here, and I'm very happy to show you my process for working on promo animation with BronyCon Animation team, leaded and directed by Pikabidi. Since I know this video will be shown in the animation panel, I have something that I want to say it for the all audience there. Hello everybody! Sorry if I couldn't make it there, but I love you all. Now, I'm going to explain my part of the team very fast. The process of recruiting the animation team has started by selecting animators that have experience on vectoring, animating, and rigging. My role in the team was taking a scene from the animatic and working on it entirely, including creating background for the scene, rigging the character for the scene, creating other objects for the scene, and animate everything! So let's take a look on what I have worked on. This is scene from BronyCon promo. I have worked on it during the production. And yes, that is the Pony Sora, Kingdom Hearts main character. And I added because I'm so excited for the release and I can't wait. Moving on, this scene has been separated into 4 phases, which it goes in this order. First of all, drawing and measuring the background helps on identifying the right size for the character inside the realm. Then adding all the other objects into the scene, including adding the character and resize them to match with the background. Then creating pose for the both characters, depends on what the animatic defines. Finally, starting to animate the both character, including any object in the scene. That's almost everything I wanted to explain for how I have to contribute in this animation. But the facts remain that I haven't shown any of behind scenes for the scenes I have been working on them. But luckily, I recorded the final scene since I was streaming on Pikachu. Usually, I don't. This footage is running 50 times faster, simulating running hours of work into only 1.5 minutes. In this footage, it shows how to use puppets in order to create animatable poses for the characters. Starting with whoa! Starting with Beethoven's main event and blank canvas. What the heck? Let me fix it.
Come on, Larson.
There. Where was I?
Stop giving
Oh
everything
yeah,
names.
the puppets were built in animation application called Adobe Flash Professional. And that's how I have animated the 3 characters for the last scene. Let's see the final result for the animation. Here we go, an awesome short animation that used in BronyCon promotion. I hope I didn't waste your time to show you everything, and I tried to keep it fast, simple, and enjoyable. No refund. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye!
All right, yeah, that was that was when he laid down the Sora pony character. I was just like, oh my gosh, Sora, let's put him everywhere. So he literally appears in a lot of the shots and the scenes. How do I get out of here? So what else do we have to show?
Oh, my OC that I wanted to show in the background that he refused to put.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Gee, who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So what's really interesting is that various, even though we all make cartoons, and we're all animators, everyone very specifically has a very specific aspect of the production that they just excel at. Like Minty Root is amazing with making Flash do things I've never seen before with his camera angles and the way it like. What do you do?
Magic.
Magic. Okay, magic.
Flash magic.
But character design.
Oh gosh.
So every time Minty Root submitted something, we were always excited to see what where is it? Where's the griffin?
Hid it away. He doesn't want people to see this.
You put it on here, right? I told you to put it on here.
I think it's a screenshot here.
Screenshot. So Minty Root, whenever he would submit something to the production website, we were always like, "Oh, Minty Root submitted something. Go, let's see. Ooh, yes, that looks so good. Go, Minty Root, go!" And he was like, so we didn't have anything for him to do, and we're like, "Well, the griffin shot. Like, why don't you design the griffin?" Minty Root's like, "Okay." And they came back the first time with this thing.
Oh.
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 Minty, you feeling okay?
When you said that, I was feeling so concerned. Yeah, I'm all right. I felt so concerned and so worried about my health and all, and I was feeling so bad about myself.
So, where's the Pegasus flying one? Can we extract this one? So, so I put him back on animating characters and backgrounds immediately, but near the final week of production and everything's just coming together and we're working on the last shot, what we did is we had everyone animate sprite cards and we put them in this 3D environment shot. And Michiru was like, "Oh, I have this Pegasus I animated. Here it is." And I was like, "Yes, okay." And Michiru goes, "Okay, bye. I have to go away for like 4 days." And I was like, "Good. Take a break." And I have to composite the entire thing. So when we go through, and can I arrow keys?
Oh, you can't.
I can't. No. Oh no.
Thank you, Mac.
Let me go grab the actual file.
No, this is a. So this is what I looked at, and basically it's all these pictures. They're rendered out frames, but at one point, Minty forgot to check the animation, and the Pegasus just kind of does a loop-de-loop for no apparent reason. And I'm like, "Minty, no! Like, the shot's due today. I can't call him. I really want to use this Pegasus. So what do I do?" And so I had to think of a creative idea immediately. So the Pegasus flying, where is it? Which we should have named these ones better.
Yep.
Come on,
Oh, here we go. So here's one of the, nope, that's the beginning render. Stop.
Don't save.
Don't save. I don't know, Mac.
Sorry.
Philly gone, Philly shake. No. Is it this one? What's it doing?
Oh, quick time being quick time.
Okay, so here we go. Here's one of the pre-renders. So when I was using the 3D program, here's the shot, and here comes the Pegasus looking at the con book, and it's like, "Ooh, I missed my panel," so he flies off. So he's gonna fly, and here comes the animation air, and behind the beam, up and over, and we're good. I don't save. So there's, the last shot was, one of the roles as a director is to keep everyone on task because you're working with artists and they have their own like creative ideas and I'm going to animate a pony this way and I'm going to animate a pony this way, and I have to be like, "Yeah, that's good," and no, like don't put that in. We had one animator named Age. He's currently not here. He's in Brazil. He animated. Well, I'm just gonna play it, and you probably gonna see why I rejected it. It's just this over and over again. How do we make it loop?
I think I can't.
Okay.
You can't. Really?
And I was like, "Dude, you need to tone it down. Like, you can't have a grown adult shaking a baby like that." And he goes,
But they're happy.
he's like, "They're happy." And I was like, "Tone it down, dude." And he goes, "Okay." So he comes back with this. I'm like, "That's even worse." So, yeah, it was quite interesting to manage. Other than that, but altogether, we calculated the totals at the end of the amount of work spent on the entire piece, and the animators totaled like what, 2,489 hours of labor.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more.
But I'm curious to see Hoofbeats. Like how much work did you do on the promo?
Basically spent like an hour recording one afternoon.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you, sir, deserve a vacation. Please, take
Yes,
some time
please,
off. You
yeah.
worked very hard.
I'm so exhausted.
fun fact about this, a lot of times from the outside it looks like the animators and voice actors are all like buddy and they hang out like, oh man, I bet you like meet all the voice actors and you get to hang out with them. It's like, no, we literally just like receive an audio file and get to animate with. We don't really care too much about who actually recorded it as long as it's good and we can animate to it. So the production is done. And it's already been submitted. I'm on Skype one time, and my liaison between here and the BronyCon was talking to me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like interesting facts about hoofbeats, and that you were going to meet your birth mother here." So how'd that go?
It went really well. Beth, are you in the crowd right now? Oh, hi guys.
Yeah. But that's not the point of the story. Well, that is a good point. But I'm like, you're talking to Hoofbeats right now, like the guy who voiced that. I've been listening to his voice for the past 2 months, and he's like, yeah. So get him on the Skype call right now. So we introduce each other, and it's like, hi, I've been listening to your voice for like the past 2 months, and so we get to talk. You work at the grocery store I shop at.
Yeah, this is true.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
We've interacted never knowing we were a part of the same project.
Oh, yeah. And because we both live in Southern California. We both live in Santa Clarita Valley, which is like an hour out of LA. And I work in the produce department of a grocery store, and I'm just like, oh, I work at this store. And he's just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So that's I think what else we got to show.
Do you have Age's shot of the that first getting on the garbage truck?
Oh yes. So oh my goodness. So there's a lot of things that aren't shown at the very end. To give you an idea of how like rush job this was, Flash. A lot of people are like, Flash is the best program ever to animate with. No. Flash does some really weird things. Where is the age? Where is it? Age. Let's see. Oh, yes, here we go. So, when the first shot came through as animating it, for some reason in the export, Flash decided to help with animation and do whatever it fancied with the character puppet. Here we go. And so she's stepping off and woo. And she goes and woo woo. I'm just like, what's going on?
The beauty of Flash.
The beauty of Flash, everyone. Let's see that again.
I think Flash had a very good idea there. Just having to kind of gallop away into the sunset. Let me see. Right about there. Bye.
Flash just wants to contribute. It really wants to lend a hand. It's like, come on, guys. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years. Come on, let me help.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was interesting. We had to figure out what the heck was going on, and it turned out we had like one little layer that was unchecked marked off, and the whole thing just exploded. But but it's great when the fans pour through the animation and find out every single animation mistake we made. Like, animators don't know what they're doing, and I'm like, yeah, we do. It's just the programs. On that, we got what's chairs? What is chairs?
I'd guess that was.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. I hate chairs.
I hate chairs. So all these chairs in the main hall, I had to all model, and I was doing this like one of the last days. I've been up for 2 days, animating and recreating this building, and I was just like, I hate chairs. And everyone on Skype had like, Petey, you could do this. I'm like, I want to burn this place down. What else? Here's the building. That's what the final shot with the model looks like. And then This is what's captures. Yeah, this is what in the program it looks like. So the final render of the scene, I didn't actually know what exactly it would look like until I hit render, and then the computer just like sits there and thinks for hours on end, and it goes, okay, I'm done. Here's the video. And I'm like, oh, the colors are off. Now I gotta like render and wait again. So it's just a constant waiting for the computer to get done, seeing what the visual looks like. Well, one time I hit render and it came back and it was good. It was like, whoa, this is like passable. And I was like, and I called you up and I was like, SK9, I know it's like 4 o'clock in the morning over there, but I think we're done with the animation. So.
It was very, very ecstatic.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you like stay up for like 5 days on end trying to get it done before BronyCon, it's you get kind of irrational and emotional, and I don't recommend it for anybody. Other than that, do we have anything else to show? What's Tease Fish? What's this one?
Broken.
It was broken. Good. That's great. What let me show? We got do.
What about the second one, animation errors at PNG?
Animation errors PNG. Oh yeah. Yeah, that popped up one time. We're like, what is that?
He's just trying to hide behind his neck.
Yeah, that's
He's just got like, turtleneck.
It's turtleneck.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we get when the character head layer suddenly just pops behind the neck layer, and then we're just like, what? And building. Yeah, we got everything we wanted to show.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, sweet.
So.
Oh yeah, we got time for Q&A, right?
Yeah.
All right,
we
sweet.
do.
So you guys want to do Q&A? We got a microphone right there.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Step up for Q&A. Step up for Q&A. Unfortunately, the stage lights are blinding me right now, so I can't draw caricatures as you asked.
Wait, am I gonna get cease and desist by Jeopardy now, or Family Feud, or whatever it is?
Is that?
I just can't get away from getting cease and desist, can I?
No, you cannot.
First in the animation, now right here, like, jeez.
It's gonna follow you everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah. Well, we need a CND magnet so we don't get CNDs.
This is true.
Yeah.
You should start delivering him C&Ds to his workplace.
Okay.
Stop putting produce
You guys
up.
are somehow gonna find out my living address, and you're just gonna constantly send me mail about every week, and it's like, yeah, cease and desist,
Yeah.
bro,
Stop-
cease
stop
and
doing
desist.
that.
I could actually probably get like.
You could probably drive to my house and drop one off personally.
Yeah.
I could probably drive down to Burbank and walk into Hasbro Studio and be like, "Hey, can you just like stamp this real quick? All right, thanks."
Oh my
And then
gosh.
drive to your house and deliver the cease and desist letter.
Oh my gosh.
So it has a Hasbro seal on it.
Deal.
Your antics are Hasbro approved.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Testing.
Good.
My question to you all is, when either creating like a new animation or a new show, like, is there like a stigma that you need to know like some animation to like be in charge of it, or could it be possible for someone who's a visionary to like head up a project full of animators?
Funny you should ask.
Yeah, funny you should ask that.
Oh.
So there was this kid named Slashy who wanted to be director of the project. And the thing is that with an animation project like this, you kind of have to know all aspects of production, because you probably would never think about like a naming convention of your files. A lot of times in the animation production, there's thousands and thousands of assets, and if like, animators name them, Poopy and blah and Untitled 2014 and put it into a random directory, you're like, where's the file? We need that file. Why wasn't it named properly? So you really want to have a knowledge of the production itself and knowledge of the process, so you can foresee problems that are going to come up, and like problems that are going to come up, what needs to be done next, and where to efficiently place people according to their skills and weaknesses. If you fancy the idea that you're a director yourself and you can get it done, but you have no knowledge, you're gonna have a hard time. My advice, though, is join an animation production. You can literally join one, be a part of it. You don't need a massive amount of skill. You could be like, hey, I'm gonna be going through and I'm gonna be your pipeline management. And you just make sure that everything is named correctly. So once you've been on a couple of productions, then you're probably ready for the director's chair.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
I just had a question about like vectors and how do you use vectors and how do you apply that into a 3D version? I'm guessing you use Flash for all this, right?
Well, we had to, but there are other vector programs. The thing with vectoring is a lot of people kind of confuse what it really is with just tracing. So it's basically just a way that you can make images and resize them freely. What are you doing?
I'm drawing a vector.
Oh, okay.
With the Bezier curves. So basically vectoring is taking a photo, and normally what we do, we sketch it out first, quickly. Like, I'll take like a sketch of this pony and be like, hey, now I gotta vector it. So in the program, there is this like, I would mouse click and point vertice, and then it has these like Bezier curves that I have to adjust, and that would make a nice smooth curve. The only difference between drawing it, let's say Photoshop and vectoring, is that with vectors you can zoom up as much as you want because it's mathematical based, whereas pixels if you're drawing in Photoshop, that's raster based. So you can't really zoom up until it gets into pixels, like it all looks all pixely and stuff, unless that's the effect you're going for. So.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so my question is, of all the animation errors and bloopers you saw, what was your favorite or the funniest?
Probably main event exploding. That's why I brought it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. we all have there's a reason why we saved that one.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
What program did you guys use to?
Oh no.
Hold up.
Well,
What
this
program
one's
did
next.
you
That's
guys?
what we used for this one, right?
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah. What program did you use to render the building and all the background and all that other stuff? And was it really necessary for the animation, essentially, to use that program?
Okay. We used 3D Studio Max 8, and yes, it was for this particular shot. There was no way we could pull it off with Flash. And this was, we call it the money shot because it's the shot that, DHX wouldn't touch something as complex as this. Because we literally made sprite cards and offsetted the pony's back hooves so it matches the parallax of the camera. It only works from this particular angle. But to achieve the effect, yes, I thought this was the easiest way. So that was, I personally handled this, the shot alone, besides the sprite cards. So.
Thanks.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
My question to all of you is there anything that you refuse to incorporate into an animation?
Yes.
Yes, things that would not go into, things that I would not show here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be appropriate for your audience, you definitely don't want to put it in.
Yeah, you don't want to put it in.
Going to probably get you in trouble.
Yeah, the large mare joke was the riskiest joke that we put in. Originally, when we submitted her, it was like, hey, can we have this like large mare joke? It's kind of funny. It's more positive because the guy's like, oh my, like, oh, she's pretty. But originally her cutie mark was a cheeseburger, and they said, no, change it. And I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, anything that we had to make sure everything went into the show that could be passable for TVY rating.
Yeah, basically we just didn't want anything like actually offensive. It needs to be fun and friendly.
Yeah. It's
Such as shaking a
shaking a little
or
filly.
Anything that could be misinterpreted, even if it is fun and friendly, anything that might be misinterpreted on a first glance, we don't want to have that.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hi, love this stuff. Quick question. How do you get absorbed or in the zone in a challenging process or set of material until you either just finish with something amazing or start having fun?
So much coffee. Ungodly amounts of coffee. Pretty much.
I usually just talk to him.
Yeah. Most of the time, a more serious answer, most of the time you just get into a Skype call because animation by yourself in your house alone is very isolating, and eventually that isolation is going to get to you. So get in a Skype call with a buddy who's working on the same project and just work together. It feels like you're kind of in the same room. And so coming here was the first time I met my entire animation team in person, so it was great. So that's how we kind of stay motivated.
Thank you.
There's actually one night, like the first night that I started talking to you and everything, we talked for like 4 hours, 5 hours with his contact, Screw Loose. And then I got offline. During that entire time, he was working on Friendship is Manly 3. And he was working on just the explosion from when Flutter Shia LaBeouf ends up just like jumping out of the explosion.
Glorious godlike chiseled abs.
Yes.
But so like 5 hours, I'm sitting here talking to this dude, and he's working on nothing but this explosion. I get off, so it's like 10 o'clock at night, I get off, and then I get back on my computer at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he messages me, hey dude, want to get in a call? And I'm like, sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. I'm not all that tired at 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. And we get in call. I'm in call with him for like another 2 hours. He's been working on this explosion nonstop for like 10, 12 hours straight.
It looks good, right? So.
Oh, it looked fantastic, but I mean, that was my first view into seeing just like how much you have to like buckle down.
Yeah. It is a commitment to be. It's more of like an addiction being an animator, like an unhealthy amount of addiction. That's why I have this pad of paper and stuff up here. So in case I get too fidgety, I can start drawing because I can't stop drawing for some reason. So
yeah, I've been kind of going nuts just being away from my setup. I'm like, I have something I want to do. I have plans. Why is my desk here?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yes. So please be kind to us animators. We're addicts to our own craft.
Thanks.
All right. I compliment you guys. That animation was really well done.
Oh, thanks.
You know.
Thanks.
This question is, how many OCs were in the animation?
Oh, we didn't count.
I have pretty much everyone that we for the animation. We created for the animation, but you talking about like personal OCs that we had.
How many times did yours show up, Minty?
Yeah.
4 times.
So there's Minty again. So there's Minty Root. But the animator who worked on this, the Flufflepuff shot, dropped a Splatoon pony on us. Then a Waldo pony, Mystery Ben animated skull post. Pony, and then what is this one? It's from an anime? Okay, an anime pony.
He doesn't supposed to be Vespa Rider from Fooly Cooly?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, like pretty much every one of these are all OCs. My favorite joke is this one with the Diamond Dogs. The joke in the that I wrote for the animation, anything that's not pony is like the citizens of Baltimore. So that's why like the Diamond Dogs are all decked out in Oriole gear, because like you always run into the situation of people walking around going, "What's going on?
That's true.
Why are people dressed up weird? I just came here for a baseball game."
Or a One Direction concert.
Meeting.
Or a wedding. Did you guys see the camel yesterday? There was just a camel just randomly. Everyone's like, "Why is there a camel here?" And it's like, "Oh, they're getting married." I'm like, "Man, did they choose the wrong weekend to get married?"
I mean,
Where are all
let's
these
see.
people
We had
dressed up taking
BronyCon,
pictures?
and there was a One Direction concert last night.
Yeah.
And then we were like walking back, and then all of a sudden it's just like all these girls with all their like, no, I love you, whatever.
I definitely like we have and the character, it's Diamond Dad and Diamond Son, and I just love how fat this little son is. But he's got like a corn dog, and he's just like chewing.
Messy little kid.
Yeah, he's look at him chewing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, and keep up the good work.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
All right, so which do you prefer, Maya or Flash?
I don't use 3D, but I would prefer Toon Boom over anything.
Maya and Flash crash equally as much, and I hate them both. So.
Yeah, I got to work with the two, and Maya is even more a mess.
Yeah, they're both a mess.
At least with Flash, I can do something. I got mental ready to break on my copy of Maya, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, second question. Have you met the horse of mystery, Crown Prince?
Crown Prince?
Yeah.
I thought Crown Prince is an actual horse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Crown Prince isn't a horse?
No, that's not a horse head. That's her actual face.
Crown Prince?
No.
That's what she looks like when she takes her mask off.
There was a horse backstage. What? There's a camel.
Yeah.
Is Crown Prince a camel?
No.
No, she's not
horse.
a camel?
No, she was the camel they had for the wedding.
Oh!
So that would make
Yeah.
sense.
So I met the camel.
Yeah, okay, so then we met her. We took pictures with her.
Yeah.
When
And then
I
we
went to that
watched
wedding gig,
two people ride Crown Prince off into the camel sunset.
Yeah, she's very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Spy!
I don't know what you mean. I'm a pretty princess.
Oh, hello, pretty princess.
Hello.
I get to ask the noob question. Do you have any animation software good for people starting off and preferably free?
Well, we can't really talk about the illegally downloading.
Well, I mean, I'm not that, but I think there might be one that's out for free.
Are you looking for 3D
Legally
animation
free.
or 2D animation?
Whatever is best for starting off for animation.
I would not start with 3D. It's gonna
Yeah.
go
Okay,
much.
so I recommend. Now it does. Always recommend Toon Boom because Toon Boom you can get clean lines and vector it.
And it doesn't corrupt your things.
Yeah, it doesn't corrupt your things. But if you pay attention to the website and you look at Toon Boom Studio, which is the smaller package one, randomly at random times they'll be like, for the next 24 hours, Toon Boom Studio is $15. Go, buy it. And you're just like, you can just, if you can spare $15, you get a production license of Toon Boom Studio. It's amazing, but they do it rarely. But if you really want like a free program, there's also Pencil that's online for free.
Yeah. Wait, are you being serious, like online, or because I mean pencils are not free.
No, the program Pencil.
Okay, I didn't know that was actually. I'm like.
If you get a stack of paper and you can animate that, you draw on the paper and then you flip it like a flip book, and that's pretty
gonna
much.
be the cheapest way, and probably the best way that if you find out that you're not really into it, then you didn't really waste a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst thing to do is go out, you buy a great big expensive tablet, and you buy this awesome program and stuff, and then like 2 weeks later you're like, this is hard, this is boring, I don't want to do this.
Yes.
What do I do now?
So I recommend making a flip book animation with stacks of paper first, and if you actually enjoyed the process and liked seeing it played back, you can
start taking the next
step before you invest so much time and money into it.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
So, how different was the first draft of the BronyCon video to the final version?
Oh my goodness.
We gonna talk about the horrible first take of the audio?
Oh no. Okay. So this is a story.
Oh my gosh.
Last year they came to me. They're like, PD, can you animate Good Morning Baltimore? This is 2014, and I'm like, it is July 15th. No, it cannot be done. What do you have for the storyboard? And they had a storyboard that would require Disney dollars to pull off. It was like synchronized dancing. Imagine you're standing on top of the staircase and you're pointing the camera down to the bottom of the staircase, and ponies are singing and dancing as they're walking up the staircase.
Crowds,
crowds, sweeping camera pans, crowds. Yeah, it was. I laughed at it because I was like, this is the work of someone who does not know the process of animation.
And we only saw half of it.
Yeah, we only
saw like the end in half, and this was already like we can't even do half of this. What are you, crazy?
And I also got to see the first draft of the BronyCon 2013 promo. Actually, they wanted me to animate it, and they stopped contacting me about it, and I found out later that they asked someone to do that. There was no crab jokes. Not at all.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrible. And then up until June 12th, animators need final audio to be done before we can animate to it, because that's how animation works. And the first draft of the song, none of the voice actors were on cue or synchronized, so it was like a whole bunch of 5-year-olds screaming into a mic, like, I'm just like,
and then Hoof Beats was just kind of overtaking everyone happy. They were like, what
What
anyone
is
else
this?
even singing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
why did he just like turn up his levels? Just no, I want to be heard.
Yeah.
Well, no, see, the thing that happened was when I first got the job and everything, they just said, okay, here are the lines. Here's our backing track. Just sing it. They didn't give me MemJ's lines to sync with or anything. They just said, just go do it. And so we get this final thing, and I'm listening to it, and I'm talking to Screw This, and I'm just like, we're not using this, are we? Like, nobody's in sync. This is horrible.
We were fully prepared to animate just to get it done. But yeah, eventually on June 12th, I went around to contacted one of the voice actors individually via Skype, and I was like, all right, listen, you're the last one that's out of sync, and I really need you to re-record the audio, like, immediately so we can begin animation production. And she was like, well, I got things to do. And so I was like, no, honey, let me break it down for you. This is going to be screened at BronyCon 2015. And currently, as it is now, we are fully prepared to animate to this really bad audio. And we're going to put your credits front and center so everyone thinks that you can't sing. Or you can get it to me tonight so we can begin animation production because we need to get this done. So what are your choices? And they're like, okay, I'm gonna go re-record right now, and I'm like, thank you.
See, the thing for a voice actor when you're on a project, especially as big as this, when your director asks you for audio and they say I need it today, you make time for it unless like someone's in the hospital or you have to go to school or something like that.
Yeah.
Like during that time that they're asking you to do it. But like if you have like even 10 minutes and you can re-record something, you go do it. You don't say, I'm busy.
Yeah, because.
But my favorite show is on.
Yeah, if you're a budding voice actor out there, and your animation director gives you a call and you need to like re-record something, just do it immediately because they've run into a problem. Just do it.
I think that pun is like overrun its stay this entire con.
No. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Unless you're Luna.
Yesterday you said today.
Okay, next question. We got 10 minutes left.
We go.
So, Pick-a-Petey.
Yes?
Are you okay?
I am.
I feel like you're about to start breaking down insane if you see any more of this animation ever again.
Actually, I did want to, but that was before I hear everyone's reaction and laughing at the jokes and applauding the animation. And you guys have been great. Like, premiering an animated film is like a rock concert for an animator. It's been amazing. Thank you.
So you're not going to hurt anybody today?
No.
Oh, no.
He might
I'm
hurt
on
me.
Cloud 9. All right, next question.
Hello, my name is Rados100. Hello, my name is Rados130, and I just wanted to ask all of you, what's a ponut?
Out.
No.
Next question.
No.
Next question.
No.
Next question.
Hey, my name is Rick. What was your reasoning behind the final cutie mark for the cheeseburger pony? It looks like 3 circles.
Steven Universe.
They're the 3 gems of the main character of Steven Universe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more question. Where's Crown Prince? I was promised Crown Prince. The video specifically said that it will be Crown Prince.
Where's Crown Prince? Crown Prince, get up here.
Crown Prince.
Crown Prince.
Crown Prince.
Prince, you're here.
You don't even have to say anything. Just say it at the front panel.
She shed her mask.
Crown Prince.
Crown, it's
Thank
good
you.
to see your real face again.
Who came up with ice cold water pony? Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just wondering what are all the programs that you used to make these animations?
Okay, listen them off really fast. Photoshop, Flash, Adobe After Effects, Premiere, and 3D Studio Max. Also, I don't know what the sound guy used. He probably used like Audacity or something.
That'd be my guess.
Yeah, Audacity. And those are the programs. It's like 6 programs to pull it off.
All right, thanks.
I'm guessing it was the chair scene, but what are the 2 scenes you had the most difficulty animating?
Actually, it was the shipping shot. He was working on it, and I had to go back. No, it wasn't that one. It was shot 5. It was the cursed shot 5.
Blame shot 5 on the Santa
Yeah.
Fires.
Hello.
Hello.
How many frames of animation were in this animation?
A lot.
3 minutes. 1 minute is 1,440, so multiply that by 3.5.
All the assets collected in the production folder are like 50 gigabytes. And those are just pictures.
Thank you.
Minty, it's Red Cards. I think you know what I want you to do.
Woohoo!
Thank
on you.
So I want.
So, which one of you guys do you think has stayed up the longest doing an animation, and for how long?
That would be me. Being a director, you got to, anytime anybody has any problems, you got to be on call. I actually had a liaison. I hired a liaison to handle between me and sometimes the BronyCon staff because I'd be so overworked and so emotionally wrecked. You couldn't even talk to me or reason with me. So I'd unload on my friend Screwloose. I'd be like, Daisy! And then he would go like, PD needs recording for new audio. Can you get him that? And he'd be like, PD, here's new audio. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
What is the best and worst part about animating the project?
Best part, finishing it. Worst part, starting it.
I don't know. I always find starting it to be really fun.
Yeah.
Because you get all your ideas. It's a little after you started it. And
A
then
little
you're like,
after.
Oh my God, there's so much to do.
Can you explain how you animate manes and tails?
I mean, it kind of depends, I guess, what you're going for. If you want like extra floosh and floof, then you're probably gonna have to do a lot of extra drawing in it. Otherwise, there's just kind of a lot of pieces, and with what they're doing, you
Actually,
adjust and switch. Okay, here we go.
Here's a really easy way if you guys are having trouble animating like a waving tail or whatever. You take a line, all right, and then you draw a reference image of a circle, and then have the circle move down the line, and all you have to do is make the line go over like it's going under like a bump under a rug, and you do that again with repeated circles, and then you just delete the circle, and then you have a wave, and you can then overlay like a mane and tail on it. That's the best way.
Words of wisdom from Pika Petey.
Who was the most difficult pony to animate?
Main event.
Main event.
I mean,
And
she was evil.
We're blaming all of the animation errors and exploding on it on the voice actor. So thank you.
You can blame MJ for that. I didn't voice main event.
Yeah, but we did C&D your character.
Yeah, he had the
Oh, it's
worst.
because you were sick and tired of hearing me for 2 months.
How happy does it make you when you find out how much people like your animations?
It is the greatest rush I ever get.
Yeah, it was overwhelming. Being here at opening ceremonies when it first premiered, I was actually crying. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was an amazing feeling.
It's so overwhelming. I had the my sunglasses on so you guys couldn't see me crying.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your opinion about Adobe trying to kill Flash to push more of HTML5 programs?
It doesn't affect us in any way, so.
Yeah.
We don't use it, so as I don't care if Flash goes away, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Memo Flash, just use Toon Boom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my question was, what was your favorite animation you've done so far and why?
I mean, obviously this.
Yeah, this one. This has been great because this is the only one that had the massive reception as that's been so received by you guys. Like, this has been great. It's been a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Making it. It seems like we didn't like it, but you go through like the stages of grief where you're just like, denial. And you're like, yeah, this is gonna be great. And then you get into like anger, where it's like, why is everything exploding? This doesn't make sense. And then you go into like depression of like, it's not gonna get done in time. I'm a horrible animator. And then you go to bargaining, where you're like, okay, I can get this done. What if we just put them at the bottom of the screen and they just move across like worm-like things? And then acceptance, where it's like, it's done, and you're there, and you're like, I did it. So there you go.
Thank you.
My question is for PD as I'm too close. My question is for PD as director, and I don't want to clarify. I don't want you to say starting the project. I don't want you to say agreeing to direct. Is there any decision you made during directing that you immediately and seriously regretted?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell a story about Age. Probably going to take up the last 2 minutes. The Age had very much trouble. I gave him a character to animate, and it exploded, and and everything was a mess that this kid did. And so one decision I did, I kind of unloaded on him, vented on him, because I was just so frustrated at the time. It just came out like raw emotion, and that was an oops on my part. And to this day, I still feel bad. But then he animated the waters, and he's an effects artist, and it's good, and it says time is up. Darn! But yes, getting frustrated with my team was like my mistake at one time. So yeah, that was the decision I kind of regret.
Thank you.
All right, it says time is up.
If you want another panel about fan animation, we have the Creativity Kitchen fan animation panel at 12:30. I'm gonna ask if PD wants to.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah.
I told him
Yeah.
be there.
All right, thank you for coming out. I hope you like our stuff.